Do you truly believe you are giving your cat a royal life? Behind that soft, glossy fur, there might be a soul screaming in silent agony. You might be unknowingly turning your home into a psychological prison for your pet. Let us uncover 17 invisible mistakes that cause them deep suffering. Every day, these silent creatures endure environments that clash with their wild instincts. They cannot speak their pain, so they simply wait for your understanding. From the way you arrange your furniture to how you look into their eyes, small actions build a wall between your heart and their true needs. It is time to look past the surface of pet ownership. Your cat is not just a roommate. They are a highly sensitive biological masterpiece. To them, the world you built might feel alien and restrictive. Imagine living in a space where your most basic nature is constantly suppressed and ignored. We often mistake human comfort for feline happiness. But a cat's world is measured by height, scent, and the safety of their ancestral hunting grounds. Let us begin this journey into the feline psyche to bridge the gap of misunderstanding and restore the peace they so desperately crave every day. Mistake number 1. Lack of vertical space. Cats are arboreal creatures who need to oversee their kingdom from above to feel safe and secure. When you keep them strictly on the ground, you trap them in a two-dimensional world that triggers their anxiety of being stepped on or cornered. Providing shelves and high towers isn't a luxury. It is a psychological necessity that allows them to observe their environment without feeling vulnerable or threatened. Mistake 2. Excessive artificial lighting. Cats have incredibly sensitive eyes. Constant exposure to harsh blue light or flickering LEDs can be physically exhausting. They need the rhythm of natural light to regulate their internal clocks. A home that never goes dark is a home that denies them rest. Imagine being in a brightly lit office 24 hours a day. That is the sensory overload many cats face in modern, tech-heavy urban apartments today. Mistake 3. Ignoring electronic white noise. Cats hear frequencies we cannot. The constant hum of chargers and appliances can sound like a high-pitched scream. To a cat, a quiet house is rarely actually quiet. These invisible sounds create a baseline of stress that keeps their nervous system on high alert. Ensure your pet has a truly silent retreat, away from the buzz of technology, where their sensitive hearing can finally find some much-needed peace. Mistake 4. Placing the litter box next to loud appliances. Using the bathroom is a moment of extreme vulnerability for any animal in nature. When a machine suddenly roars to life, it creates a traumatic association. Your cat may start avoiding the box, leading to health and behavior issues. Always choose a quiet, low-traffic location. Their bathroom should be a sanctuary, not a place where they fear an ambush from a loud machine. Mistake 5. No safe hiding spots. Every cat needs a panic room where they can disappear completely when the world becomes too much to handle. A home without dark, enclosed nooks leaves a cat feeling exposed. Without a place to hide, they cannot properly process their fears or regulate stress. Respect their need for invisibility. When a cat goes to their hiding spot, they are signaling that they need a break from the entire world. Mistake 6. Forced intimacy. We often hug cats because we love them, but to a cat, a sudden grab can feel like a predator's attack. Love must be on their terms. Forcing a cat to stay in your arms when they want to leave builds resentment and breaks their trust. Consent is key in the feline world. Wait for them to approach you. A cat that chooses to sit near you is showing true affection. Mistake 7. Staring directly into their eyes. In the wild, a prolonged, unblinking stare is a sign of aggression and a direct challenge to fight. If you want to say "I love you" in cat language, use the slow blink. It signals that you are not a threat and you trust them. Mistake 8. Ignoring tail language. A thumping tail is not a sign of joy like it is for dogs. It is a warning of overstimulation. If you keep petting when the tail starts lashing, you are ignoring their clear no. This leads to what owners call unprovoked biting or scratching. Learn to read their subtle body cues. Stopping the interaction before they reach their limit is the best way to maintain a strong, healthy bond. Mistake 9. Punishment after the fact. Cats do not have the cognitive ability to link your current anger to an event that happened hours ago. Scolding them for a past mess only teaches them to be afraid of you. It does nothing to solve the original behavior or the underlying issue. Focus on positive reinforcement and identifying the cause of the behavior instead of using fear, which only damages your relationship beyond repair over time. Mistake 10. Using strong scents like perfume or essential oils. A cat's sense of smell is 14 times stronger than that of a human being. What smells like ocean breeze to you might feel like a chemical attack to them. Some essential oils are even toxic when inhaled by cats. Keep your cat's environment as scent neutral as possible. Their world is a map of smells, and your heavy perfumes are erasing their sense of home. Mistake 11. Lifting them up without warning. Imagine being suddenly hoisted into the air by a giant while you were peacefully minding your business. The loss of ground under their feet triggers a primitive fear of falling or being caught by a bird of prey in the wild sky. Always announce your presence and support their weight properly. Make sure they feel stable and know they can get down whenever they want to. Mistake 12. A boring, static diet. In nature, cats are opportunistic hunters who experience a wide variety of textures and flavors in their meals. Eating from a bowl is too easy. It robs them of the mental stimulation that comes from the hunt-eat cycle their biology is wired for. Introduce variety and food puzzles. Turn mealtime into a game that engages their brain and satisfies their deep-seated instinct to work for their food. Mistake 13. Stagnant or dirty water. Cats are biologically programmed to avoid still water, which often contains harmful bacteria in the wild outdoors. They crave moving water. This is why you often find them trying to drink from the sink or even the toilet instead of their bowl. Investing in a water fountain can significantly improve their hydration and kidney health, fulfilling their natural preference for fresh, oxygenated, and flowing water sources. Mistake 14. Lack of proper scratching surfaces. Scratching is not a destructive behavior. It is a vital way for cats to stretch and mark territory. If your scratching post is too short or unstable, your cat will find something better, like your furniture. They need to stretch their entire body length. Provide multiple textures and orientations. Proper scratching outlets reduce stress and keep their claws healthy without sacrificing your home's expensive and beautiful decor. Mistake 15. Blocking their view of the outside world. For an indoor cat, the window is their television, providing hours of essential mental stimulation. Being able to watch birds, insects, and the changing light helps prevent the deep boredom that often leads to depression in housebound felines today. Keep the curtains open and provide a comfortable spot for them to sit. Let them stay connected to the rhythm of the life outside their walls. Mistake 16. Changing their schedule abruptly. Cats are creatures of habit who find immense comfort and security in a predictable and stable daily routine. Inconsistency creates anxiety. They don't understand why the food or the attention they expected isn't coming, making them feel out of control and unsafe. Try to keep feeding, playing, and sleeping times consistent. A predictable world is a safe world for a cat who relies entirely on you for everything. Mistake 17. Treating them as ornaments rather than individuals. Dressing them up or forcing them into poses for photos ignores their physical comfort. Whiskers are highly sensitive sensory organs. Anything that interferes with them or restricts their movement can be genuinely painful and highly disorienting for them. Value their dignity. A cat is at their most beautiful when they are allowed to be exactly what they are, a fierce and agile master predator. Transformation doesn't require massive changes. It begins with a shift in your perspective, seeing the world through those curious, vertical slit eyes of theirs. When you stop imposing your will and start respecting their nature, the prison dissolves, and a true, deep friendship begins to blossom and grow. Watch them thrive as they regain their instincts. A cat that can hunt, climb, and hide is a cat that is truly alive and happy. Affection becomes more meaningful when it is mutual. You will find that they give back so much more when they feel heard and understood by you. Your home can be a fortress of peace. By fixing these invisible mistakes, you are giving them the life they were always meant to have with you. Every small adjustment you make is a message of love. It tells your cat that their comfort matters, and their soul is safe in your care. Let us build a world where no pet has to suffer in silence. Share this knowledge with others who want to be better companions to cats. Has your cat ever tried to tell you something you didn't understand? We invite you to share your stories and lessons in the comments below. Thank you for taking the time to learn. Your journey toward becoming a more mindful and respectful cat guardian starts with this very first step today. May your home always be a sanctuary of joy for both you and your feline friend. Until next time, keep listening to their silent, loving whispers.